We're going to give the people some time to get into the building. You already know what it is. It's your boy. What Ho say? It's your boy. You already know what it is. Hit that like button as y'all come in. Give the people some time to come into the BODN. Hope everybody up. If not, y'all catch the replay. The replays ain't gonna be up for long. I want everybody to get here because I want everybody to know what's gonna be going on because my lives will not be up for a very long time anymore because I'm gonna be chopping them down. So these lives I'm gonna be doing, you don't catch them in the first couple days. You want to have to catch the broken down pieces. Give it a couple minutes. Oh, hope everybody weekend is going well. Hope everybody weekend is going well. Make sure y'all hitting that like button as y'all come in. And where everybody at? Notifications ain't going out. Guess my notifications ain't been going out like that lately. Y'all catch the replay. We're gonna give it a little bit more time, let some people get into the building. Don't forget to go subscribe to my backup page, Remiel Ma'at Real Ma'at TV. That's the name of my backup page. I changed the name. It's Remy L. Ma'at Real Ma'at TV. And you can follow me on Twitch under Remy L. Ma'at. I got a Patreon, Remy L. Ma'at. So y'all can go definitely follow me on them Jones. That's my backup page. Remy L. Ma'at Real Ma'at TV. That's the name of the backup page. Is the whole name. Remy L. Ma'at TV. That's the whole name to the backup page. Also, I'm on Twitch under Remy L. Ma'at, and I'm also on Patreon, Remy L. Ma'at. I gotta re-download my Patreon though. I gotta re-download it and re-upload some new videos because what I'm going to be doing is that's why I want to make this announcement about my live stream. Trip C's, what's up, sis? I want to make this announcement about my live. I want everybody to be here to hear this announcement. Got a big announcement, y'all. Make sure y'all hitting that like button. We want to get this one out. What them niggas be saying? I ain't saying another word till y'all hit that like button. Well, I saw Kid will be saying, I ain't saying another motherfucking word until y'all hit that like button. Niggas stop the whole live for that shit. Stop the whole entire live. I ain't saying another motherfucking word. Tell y'all hit the like button. Where the cash apps at? I ain't talking about it until I get a cash app. Them niggas be bugging. Don't you know she's got a baby? I made a new intro. It's a little long. I gotta cut it down. I'm gonna play it tonight. And that's another reason why I chopping my joints down too, because my intro song got Tupac and it takes the copyright, so it can't my shit can't be monetized. So my live streams ain't gonna be monetized. So I'm gonna break them down into individual videos. That way they can be monetized. I dropped 2 of them today. I forgot to put that live on private. And once your videos hit a certain amount of views, it doesn't go up any further. Sharita, what's up? Sharita, that's my cousin. Me and Sharita related. We got the same last name. That's my cousin. Me and Sharita related. Say nah, we don't take that for don't take that serious. We're not really related, but we do have the same last name. So that's my cousin. That's my cousin. You never know. It's a small world. It's a small world. We're gonna give it a few more minutes. Let a couple more people get into the building, and we're gonna go ahead and get started. We got a crazy night. We're gonna switch it up a little bit tonight. Yeah, we probably are, yo. It's a small world. It's a small world. Our ancestors probably got R worded by the same white guy with the last name Lee. I know if you shake my family tree, a couple slave owners gonna fall out that motherfucker. But the thing about it is, I got my last name from my father, and my father was adopted, and he got his last name from somebody that wasn't his real father. So my last name shouldn't be really my last name. My last name should be Scott. But I got my adopted father's last name. You know what's crazy? My grandmother had a bunch of kids, right? No, actually she only had 2 kids. She had one biological daughter, and she had my father. And my father was the only one she gave her husband's last name, and they've been jealous over that shit for the longest. They've been so jealous. The other side of the family, my father's sister's kids, they've been jealous of that so much. All right, fuck it. We gonna go ahead and get started. Make sure y'all hitting that like button. We gonna go ahead and get started. Hold up, wait. Let me fix something. Hold up. Wait a minute. Let me fix something. My bad, y'all. My bad. I had to fix something real quick. Hold on. Hold on. I had to fix something real quick. Make sure my shit was on. Hold on. Let's start over. Got to restart it. We're running back. There we go. You said it ain't no sound? All right, hold on. Let me try something else. Hold on. All right, let's try this again. I had to go out and come back in. All right, let's try this again. Ooh, let's try this again. Got to turn my volume down. All right, let's try this one more time. If not, fuck it. Y'all hear it? All right, y'all can hear it. Special rest in peace to the wisest man I ever knew, my good brother Quan Lewis. I know you watching over me, King. You'll never be forgotten and you'll always be missed. Peace in paradise. Quan Lewis. Special rest in peace to my little cousin, Grant Brown. You'll always be missed and you'll never, ever be forgotten, bro. I love you and I miss you. Peace in paradise. What's up with your family? It's your boy, the one and only Brenda's baby, Remio, my aunt. You are now tuned into my aunt TV. Most of you already know the routine, but if you don't, please hit that like button as you come into the building. Share this video because it's all about the message, right? If you're new to the channel, this your first time stopping by, rocking with your boy, do me a favor. Go ahead, hit that subscribe button, but do yourself a favor, hit that notification bell. And make sure it's on all so you can be alerted and notified whenever I drop this heat. I know my shit happy right now. Shouldn't happy right now. I don't care though. Fuck it. How everybody doing? I hope y'all weekend is going well. I hope everybody's spending lots of time with their families and loved ones over these oh, that's what that says. Over these triumphing days. Shit's getting hard. You know, it's hard out there for a pimp. You ain't know. She getting hard out there. It's getting hard out there, ain't it? It's getting hard out there. But tonight we got young Pharaoh speaking on young Andrew Tate's arrest. And I'm highlighting this for a reason. It isn't the fact that he's speaking on Andrew Tate's arrest, is what he said. It when you hear it, it's gonna be like, are you fucking serious? I'll let y'all hear it for yourself. Also, we got the Skip Bayless flexing his white privilege, telling Shannon Sharp, "Shut up, nigga! Shut up! This is a white man talking." We got Orlando Brown. I told y'all we gonna spread it out. We're not gonna keep doing the same people. We're gonna spread this motherfucker out. And if you hear from me and you rocking with your boy for my talent, then you'll stick around. I know it's a lot of people that be around just because they don't like young Pharaoh or they don't like Hassan Campbell, so they pop up when when I'm doing shit about them. That's cool. That's fine. But the ones that's really rocking with your boy, I know who y'all is when the channel blow up. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Also, I'm going to be restarting my Patreon, and I'm going to be chopping down my lives. If you've seen it earlier, I put up 2 videos from one of my other live streams that I chopped up. I'm going to be chopping up my lives, so if you don't catch them within like the first 4 or 5 days, you're going to have to catch the chopped up bits, because I'm going to be taking them down and putting them on Patreon and just breaking them down, because I know everybody don't want to watch a whole entire live stream to see the point. You know how we got God damn, she left her cell phone in here. Hold on for a second. Yeah, anyway. Where was I at? Yeah. I'm gonna be breaking down my videos and putting them on Patreon and putting the broke down parts on YouTube, because I know people don't want to have to watch a whole live stream just to listen to the point they want to hear. You know how you see the title and you just want to hear the part that's in the title, and you got a whole live stream to watch, and you got to search through the live stream just to find it, and it brings more content. So that's what it's going to be happening. Oh, you said there's a madam involved? Oh man, that's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. He had a madam bringing them hoes. That's crazy. I'm still on the skeptic part. I'm going. Two of them. God damn. I'm still a little skeptic though. Max, what's up, bro? Make sure y'all hitting that like button. I'm still a little skeptic. He went against the grain, and them niggas shut him down. I'm still a little skeptic. It might be a setup. The brother baited the girls in, and they locked them up with the madam. Oh shit. Oh yeah, we're gonna get in that tonight. We're gonna get in that tonight. So we first gonna get into this young Pharaoh video about Andrew Tate. He ran from the UK over some type of domestic charge. Oh shit. They pretended like they wanted to date him. All right, we're gonna get into that right now. We're gonna get into this young Pharaoh video, and then we're gonna go to the articles and all that other shit and see what's really going on. If you got some shit, sis, you can go ahead and bring that on up too. Like I said, we ain't gonna just be doing young Pharaoh and Hassan Cam. We're gonna be doing everything. Anything that pertains to the black community. We on it. Fast forward this bullshit because you get no player my ride. He gets no play in my ride, and he hangs out with their version of right wing extremists. Oh shit.
It's the General Froze. Peace, welcome to another powerful live stream. Today we're here to talk about there's a gentleman named Andrew Tate. You know what I'm saying? Today we're here to talk about Andrew Tate. Rising, beautiful, rising. Let me just go through some of the comments real quick. Grand rising to everybody up in here. Grand rising to everybody that's up in here.
Now you want to be talking about some grand rising. Grand rising? Nigga, don't try to scoot your ass back over here. See, this is the shit I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about right there. Don't try to come scoot your ass back over here, Grand, talking about some grand rising and nah, nigga. Nope. Go back over there with your wife. Konnichiwa. That's what you should be saying. Konnichiwa. That's what the fuck you should be saying. How you say hi in Korean or Chinese? Korea, China. That's what you should be saying. Shishi. How you say hi and no that's yes. That's yes. Shishini. Shishini. That's what you should be saying. Don't be over here talking about no grand rising.
I don't know what to say. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what to say. I'm gonna just get right to
it. Yeah, you trying to run back to the hotel.
Right? I'm not here. If y'all hear me speaking on anybody over the years, y'all know I come with again data for my analysis.
What's up? No, I said it's kamsamnida. You said what is hello in Korean?
Casey or haters point
What
of
is
view.
it?
Hold on. Kamsamnida.
That's what he need to be saying. Don't be over here grand rising people. Over here talking about some grand rising. Nigga.
Japan is what? Kanishiwa?
Yup, yeah, that's what he need to be saying. Konnichiwa. Take your ass back over there. And howdy do. You said you wanted to be white and Korean and all
Only
that
reason
extra
I
shit.
know.
Take your ass back over there. Howdy do. Don't come back over here.
You just heard my one word of Korean that I remember on the regular. I used to call on the base and be like, Kamsamnida. And be like, huh? When I first got there. That means
Oh yeah,
hello and goodbye.
when you was in the
Yeah, when
Navy.
I was.
Angelica, what's up?
Hey, Angelica. No, I just came up to tell you that I'm still pulling up articles on Andrew.
Oh, all right, all right,
Because I'm eating.
all right. I can hear you over there chewing.
And you know this Yeti is powerful, family. Powerful.
Powerful.
I'll be back in a little bit.
Let y'all know, I barely really know who the fuck this is. You know what I'm saying? Like many niggas out of nowhere, he's.
Stop lying, nigga. Stop fucking lying. He said cocaine ninja. Stop lying, nigga. Come on, even I know who this nigga is, bro. He was everywhere. There's no way. Even if you wasn't looking for this man, he was on. If you were on social media, he popped up on your timeline, bro. There's no way you don't know who Andrew Tate is. He was everywhere. Everywhere. And you be on social media all day. There's no fucking way he doesn't know who Andrew Tate is. This nigga be lying. This nigga be lying his ass off. There's no fucking way.
Come out of nowhere and just started whatever he started on the internet. I'm not going to say whether I is.
Wait, what?
You know what I'm saying? Like many niggas out of nowhere, he's come out of nowhere and just started whatever.
He said like many niggas did. See, that's what I ain't even get through this whole video because the first 10 minutes, the first 5 minutes, he just saying stupid shit. He said most niggas, these niggas came out of nowhere. Nigga, you came out of nowhere. Everybody comes out of nowhere. What are you talking about? Moo, what's up, bro? What the fuck are you talking about? What are you talking about? Everybody comes out of nowhere. Nobody knows people before they become popular on the internet. What are you talking about?
What you want?
Yo, I've been challenged this nigga for the last 5 to 6 months. You go on my joint, I challenge this nigga like 50 times.
What you want?
He started on the internet.
What you want?
I'm not going to say whether I support or do not support. I'm just going to say I don't give a fuck about whatever anybody on the internet is talking about right now at this point in time. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. I stay in my lane. But what I will say is, if you are a pimp, okay, or if you are a person, because you got fake lady pimps too. So if you are a person who...
Now I want y'all to listen closely to what he's about to say, because it's some of the most hypocritical shit that's ever come out of this man's mouth.
Is soliciting or influencing another human being or living being, because you got motherfuckers that pimp animals, that sell animals for sex. So I'm gonna just say, if you are a human being or a sentient being, and you are exploiting, soliciting, or influencing another organism for financial profit via sexual exploitation, that is human trafficking. So let me just say this before we open.
Listen to what this nigga is saying. Listen to what he's saying. Because most of y'all who's here, y'all been here and y'all know what the hell's going on. So listen to what he's saying. before we break it
that
down.
sell animals for sex. So I'm gonna just say, if you are a human being or a sentient being, and you are exploiting, soliciting, or influencing another organism for financial profit via sexual exploitation, that is human trafficking.
So by his definition of human trafficking, right? What he just said. What the fuck was you eating them dingleberries out of Martina ass on OnlyFans then? Huh? How, hold on for a second. But like I was saying, by his logic, according to young Pharaoh, what was him eating Martina ass on OnlyFans? She solicited him to eat dingleberries out her butt on OnlyFans. That's human trafficking? Because according to him, Andrew Tate is soliciting women for OnlyFans. He internet pimping. So what did Martina do to you then? So by his logic, he's a victim of human trafficking, right? See, this is the shit I'm talking about. And this is the man who says he's the number one lawyer. He's the number one black attorney. He has no clue what the fuck he's talking about.
Let me just say this before we open this shit up. Andrew Tate already said out of his mouth, from what I heard, that he got rich making bitches do explicit content on webcam. Technically, nigga, that's human trafficking if you do want to be technical about that. If I bring some bitches over this house right now and I'm influencing them to sell their pussy and give me the money, that's pimping. But it's called human trafficking.
So again, what was going on with you and Martina when you was eating them dingleberries out her butt on OnlyFans? That, according to you and your fucked up logic, that's human trafficking. He's a victim of human trafficking, y'all. We need the justice for Pharaoh. We need to get justice for Pharaoh. We need justice for Pharaoh. Can you shut the door? We need justice for Pharaoh, y'all. Seth, what's up? Hey, Trip C's, I need you to we need to call the police. Martina needs to be arrested. Because according to young Pharaoh, she said she sex trafficked him. According to young Pharaoh, he's a victim of sex trafficking, y'all. That's the he rubbing up against this damn wall, squeaking. That's crazy, right? Nah, he willingly ate those dingleberries. Not, we know he did it willingly, but she used him, made money off of it. According to him, he's a victim. We need to get justice for Pharaoh, y'all. That's my new slogan. Justice for Pharaoh.
Content on webcam. Technically, nigga, that's human trafficking. But I heard sexual exploitation, that is human trafficking. So let me just say this before we open this shit up. Andrew Tate already said out of his mouth, from what I heard, that he got rich making bitches do explicit content on webcam.
He never said that. Now you're changing the narrative, and you just said You don't know who the fuck he is. You just said you don't know who he is. So how you know he said that? Let me just let that marinate, y'all. He just said he don't know. He don't have a clue who this man is. But you know the things he say though. But you don't know him.
Andrew Tate already said out of his mouth, from what I heard, that he got rich making bitches do explicit content on webcam. Technically, nigga, that's human trafficking if you do want to be technical about it. If I bring some bitches over this house right now and I'm influencing them to sell their pussy and give me the money, that's pimping. But it's called human trafficking. Now, somebody in the comments said consent. Motherfucker, do you know how many hoes consent to being hoes? That don't mean it's not human trafficking. You could consent to sell my drugs for me. That don't mean that is not drug trafficking, motherfucker.
Wait,
like,
what?
You know what I'm saying? Like, what are you talking
Wait,
about?
run that back. What he say?
Technically, Dick already said out of his mouth, from what I heard, that he got rich making bitches do explicit content.
No, he didn't get rich off of that. He got rich off of kickboxing and casinos and a pyramid scheme. That nigga own casinos. The fuck is you talking about, bro? But how you know what he got rich off of if you don't know who the fuck he is?
On webcam. Technically, nigga, that's human trafficking.
Like I said, you did the same exact thing. This the hypocritical shit I wanna yeah, Hustlers University. You got rich off of that shit. But I just wanted to highlight the hypocritical thinking in this shit, bro. Cause you I'm not saying Andrew Tate ain't wrong. I'm not saying he right. I'm just saying he don't know what the fuck he talking about. He's being a hypocrite right now.
If you do want to be technical about that. If I bring some bitches over this house right now and I'm influencing them to sell their pussy and give me the money, that's pimping. But it's called human
Martina pimped you, nigga. Justice for Pharaoh, y'all. I'm telling you.
Trafficking. Now, somebody in the comments said consent. Motherfucker, do you know how many hoes consent to being hoes? That don't mean it's not human trafficking. You could consent to sell my drugs for me. That don't mean that is not drug trafficking, motherfucker. Like, so you know what I'm saying? Like, what are you talking about? Listen to me, if you are engaging in sexual activity, see what it is. See, the thing that is wrong with the general public is y'all have like one perspective of what you think something means. So let me break this down. Y'all hear the word human trafficking, and then you automatically assume in your mind a white van is gonna pull up and somebody gonna throw a bag over your head, and next thing you know.
What? What the fuck is he talking about? Who thinks like that? Who in the general public thinks like that? For real. Who you know in the general public thinks like that when you think of human trafficking? No, when I think of human trafficking, I think of exactly what it is. Human trafficking. I don't think it's somebody rolling up in the white van. That's you. That's your thinking. He's projecting his own thinking on everybody else.
I hear the word human trafficking, and then you automatically assume in your mind a white van is gonna pull up and somebody gonna throw a bag over your head, and next thing you know, motherfucker, you gonna wake up at some.
How did you get that out of somebody just saying consent? Like how did you get there? See, he takes comments. I don't even think he understands what the comments mean, because when people be trolling him, he be taking them comments thinking that people is bigging him up and giving him a high five. No, nigga, they're making fun of you. I used to think that he was smart in flipping the Jones, but I don't think he understands the context of the comments that are being written.
Warehouse in another country getting raped. That's not just human trafficking. Human trafficking is it's like homicide, but you got so many things that rank underneath homicide, like voluntary manslaughter, involuntary manslaughter, etc. Oh, Empress Nate, slide in my DMs on Twitter. Slide in my DMs on Twitter. But goddamn, like pimping and hoeing falls underneath the bracket of human trafficking. And today with the internet, you can pimp over the internet. So back in the day, instead of webcams, they would have just had niggas showing up and bitches would have been showing their pussy. But today you can show your pussy over the webcam or the phone, which I don't mind. Like if you a bad bitch and you want to call me and show me some titties and some ass, trust me, I'm not gonna have a problem with it. But I'm not gonna be exploiting you to do it. I have never in my life and would never in my life make a woman sell her body in order for me to profit. Now, this is no shot at Andrew Tate personally. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't know him. I'm just saying this generally as a nigga who used to trap.
How he gonna say, like, nothing he's saying making sense, yo?
When does it ever, though?
Not one thing he's saying is making sense. But you know, he a conspiracy dude, so he want to throw he gonna try to turn this into something else. But I gotta give it to him one time.
That's what it's all about, Trey. The fuck is he talking about?
The fuck is he talking about?
Y'all slacking tonight, y'all. 16 people watching and 9 likes. That means 16 people not 16, 6 people mean mugging right now.
Fuck that nigga.
But I know the creepy man van snatched women and children, but I ain't know it snatched grown ass men.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
And the creepy man van usually don't cross state lines. Usually.
I don't know.
They just
Infinity
go off in the cut somewhere and be nasty. That's serial killer territory, not human trafficking. Unless you're talking about a U-Haul. Now that might be human trafficking.
Facts.
Got 15 motherfuckers in there with no AC. Oh, speaking of which, they just busted a house in, what was it, Texas, I think? There was like 100 and some odd people that was holed up in the house. Human trafficking. The immigration type.
Hey.
And a nigga that came up the right way, fighting corruption, came up military style on my own. To me, if you a pimp, I feel like that always been a job for a.
How you come up military style on your own?
Why his lips white like Tyrone Bigum's dog?
That's what happen when you high. Cotton mouth.
He looked like he getting ready to say, peanut butter and crack sandwich. His lips that white.
You know what I'm saying? A nigga that can't go get it. It's like you can't build a house. You can't do plumbing. You can't fix a roof. It's like you really can't do shit. Since you can't do shit for yourself, or you too lazy to get it for yourself or figure it out, you gonna convince a bitch to go do
it. Ain't his garage
fucked up?
Yeah, his garage flooded.
Damage. Yeah.
Roof fell in, pipes burst.
That was probably that fancy bathroom he used to go live in the shower in.
Okay. Just checking.
Yes, it is. He probably mad about that estimate the plumbing gave him.
Respected it.
What?
I said he probably mad about that estimate the plumbing them gave him. He always rant and rave about whatever he mad about, and he just pull up a video to match.
That's pretty much what's been going on.
Mm-hmm. And then he just uses that as a way to get out his frustrations or whatever. He just childish.
That's exactly.
He childish. Eugene corny and tacky. Umar just big, fat, and bloated. Who else?
They all the same way.
Basically.
To me, I feel like you're depending on a woman.
He mad because Golden ain't go to talk to the plumber.
Nigga, what can you do outside of these women? What can you do for yourself? The only time I'm dependent on a woman,
you know, that's a very good question because ever since Gold Beauty left, what have you been doing? What's been going on with you? What happened to you? What happened to you? What happened to your brand? Your so-called brand?
Yo, he
you
mad
because life
been falling apart since Golden left. He can't keep a woman. He can't keep the heat on, the AC nor the heat on.
Ever since Gold Beauty walked out that door,
everything he even thought about done crumbled,
crashed and burned. The firemen came and put the fire out. They didn't rebuilt the house and sold it to some white folks. that house then crashed and burned a long time ago, about a year ago. We done watched it, the whole thing. We watched it from the beginning. We watched Golden Beauty light the match. We watched it throw it on the house. We watched the house catch on fire. We watched it burn.
Watched him throw some extra gasoline on that bit.
Watched the firemen come put it out. Rebuilt it, sold it to some white folks. That house been burned. The fuck you talking about, bro?
Yeah. You feel what I'm saying? As if I'm the one that's fucked up. Then my woman could step in until I could stand again. But I'm not about to have my bitch out here selling no pussy so I can pay a bill. That's the in my life. I'm not having my bitch sell no pussy, period. It's really, but long story short.
Wait. Wasn't Golden Beauty selling that pussy to you?
That's what he said. He need to get his story straight. 1 minute she was selling it, the next minute she wasn't. The next minute she's selling it to him.
I mean, what you want me to say? You gotta do the arm thing too. What you call? You gotta do the arm twitch too.
Yo, I did a ship order, right? 4 bottles of wine. Say they finna get lit.
Who?
Whoever the fuck was I delivered that to.
Oh
I did
shit.
ship.
They might be having a party.
Wasn't nobody at that damn house.
Oh,
no, they ordered 4 bottles of wine.
They about to get super saucy.
It is Saturday.
They about to get saucy than a motherfucker.
And some egg white bites.
No disrespect to Andrew Tate. Andrew Tate made his millions off the back of a bitch. I made my millions off the back of my goddamn self. So I just want to say that before I speak.
No, he made his millions off of a pyramid scam. And kickback. He made his millions off of being an actual pro fighter and actually winning a championship, actually winning fights. He actually was a champion. He actually was a master chess player. He actually was a businessman. And where are these millions at?
What millions?
That's what I'm about. Where are these millions at?
Who, Pharaoh millions in his?
Yeah, because the most I've seen you make, well, you claim you made, was 1.5 million. That is not millions.
That's just that W-2 we saw.
That's what you made all together. You never had it all at one time. You never had it all at one time.
I know where the millions at. In the bank of imagination land. Ray only in his mind.
Only in his mind. I think he's trying to diss Andrew Tate to get to go back and forth with him.
Probably, but ain't Andrew Tate banned off of YouTube?
Yeah, he banned off of all sites,
He on
most
Twitter.
of them. But his YouTube videos are still up. People still post his videos.
Mm-hmm.
But the fact that he said he don't know who he is crazy. That motherfucker was everywhere. I could not get him off of my timeline.
I had never really seen him but once or twice.
He was stayed on my timeline.
Doing it
That's
now.
why
I'm
people
not in
say I'm like
competition
flooded
with
with
you
animals.
that came up off
See,
another.
like,
I came up off me. I came up off my own intellect in my own 2 feet.
Your own intellect or Dr. Clark's intellect or Polite's intellect or
City.
Betty's intellect or that news website that you keep copying and pasting off of. That wasn't your shit. You came up off of other people's intellect.
ain't have nobody do nothing else. Do no sidebar shit. And I never would. So to me, like I said, that shit is weak. And like I said, if y'all don't know, pimping is a form of human trafficking. So let's put a definition up first before we goddamn.
Wasn't he claiming he was a pimp? Or BBW pimp? Mr. Big Pussy Stepper?
Leave that light on.
Wasn't he saying that? He was Mr. Big Pussy Stepper? He was a pimp. He like BBW feet at 2 a.m.
Let's put a definition up first before we goddamn go anywhere further. Let's pull it up. Y'all know I love definitions and all that. Hold on. Pimping definition. Pimping definition. The act or
Wait, is this supposed to make him look like smarter?
I guess.
Is that supposed to make it look like he does research and it's clever? It's clever.
Pimping is like only human trafficking if that pimp takes that girl across state lines and pimps her in another state. Then it becomes human trafficking. If he keeps her holed up in a house and won't let her leave and keeps moving, that's human trafficking. Just pimping, that's pimping. That's solicitation.
No, that's what you don't know what the fuck he's talking about.
For practice of controlling prostitutes and arranging clients for them, taking part of their earnings in return. Now, what is the definition of a prostitute? A person in particular,
So what the definition you just read is basically what you just said. And it destroys everything that he just said.
Woman who engages in sexual activity for payment. Okay, so by definition, Andrew Tate would be a pimp. And by definition, his webcam girls would be prostitutes. Which means by definition,
he wasn't in charge of the girl.
Human trafficking. What is
you by definition that is not human trafficking, that is pimping, like Tripsy just said. Mr. Switchy, what's up?
Hey, Mr. Switchy, what
by
made
definition?
What made Andrew Tate and his brother and the madam and everybody else that got scooped up in that raid, because they raided 2 houses, not 1 but 2.
Yeah, I know.
So what happened was him and his brother was what they called it. Hold on, let me scroll up this daggone article.
I know why he got arrested, because some girl was at a party. And
no, they call it
But that was the reason for the arrest.
Well, no, it wasn't. That's what I'm telling you.
That
was part of it. They got arrested back in, what was it, February of last year? The houses got raided then, and they did, you know what they do? They sit back quiet and watch what they doing, and they came back and raided them again in December on the 29th, because it was 2 houses both times. Because the madam had the girls at another house. They call it something fishing, date fishing or some shit. They go on social media site, dating sites and act and interact with the girls like they're actually gonna date them. Get the girls to fly out there, and then they get them, take them to the house, and won't let them leave, and make them do the cam work shit.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so it wasn't one girl. One of the girls is from the U.S. and somebody called the consulate or the embassy or something. But see, he was baiting them out. That's the thing. They wasn't coming out there for that. He was baiting them out there like they was finna date, like they was gonna be in a serious relationship. And you know, they ain't faking it because it's Andrew Tate. But then you get out there and he ain't even there with you. He done sat up here and threw you in the house with this woman and she making you do God knows what, and then you can't leave. And he branded them girls allegedly.
That's fucked up.
Yeah.
Human trafficking, the unlawful act of transporting or coercing people in order to benefit from their work or service, typically in the form of forced labor or sexual exploitation. So the nigga right here, like I said, I'm not a hater. I'm just listening to what the fuck he said. This was what, 4 months ago? And based off of what the fuck he said, and the fact he's been under investigation and just got arrested, he the fuck, if not is currently still, at least at one point in time, was involved in human trafficking. That's just a fact. That's just a fact. Here we go right here. Let's go. Let's play the video.
I first made my millions of dollars the first time I ever became a millionaire was with Brady. Oh, really? Yeah, this is how I first ever made money. I mean, I was a kickboxing world champion, but kickboxing's not boxing, right? Yeah. So I make like $100,000 a fight. You fight 2 or 3 times a year. You pay 20% to your manager. You pay taxes, but you're not rich. So you get like 30 to 40% of the money. Yeah, and I didn't consider myself rich. At 30, 40 grand chunks, but twice a year, maybe 3 times a year, and living in London. London rents, need a car. You're trying, like you're not rich in any way. And that's actually the reason I retired, because I woke up one day and I thought, I'm giving 6 hours a day of.
He just said it. He just said it. He just said it. He just said it. Now let's play this video right here. Okay, because
wait, go back, because I didn't hear him say it.
What was he supposed to be saying?
Well, he's trying to say that Andrew Tate admitted to saying that he got rich off of human trafficking.
Well, no, he said he wasn't making no money fighting, so he retired.
That's why I'm going back, because I'm trying to hear the part where he said that shit. It's just like that other video where he switched up the narrative to it and don't know what the fuck he's talking about, and he just creating a narrative.
That boy just got low comprehension skills.
I thought, I'm giving 6 hours a day of.
He just said it. He said he's involved in human trafficking. What is human trafficking? The unlawful act of transporting or coercing people in order to benefit from their work or service, typically in the form of forced labor or sexual exploitation.
Make sure you're hitting that like button as you come in.
Like I said, I'm not a hater. I'm just listening to what the fuck he said. This was what, 4 months ago? And based off of what the fuck he said, and the fact he's been under investigation and just got arrested, he the fuck, if not is currently still, at least at one point in time, was involved in human trafficking. That's just a fact. That's just a fact.
So he's trying to say that he said this in this video.
Here we go right here. Let's go. Let's play the video.
I first made my millions of dollars the first time I ever became a millionaire was with Webcam Studio. Oh, really? Yeah, this is how I first ever made money. I mean, I was a kickboxing world champion.
He said he made money with Webcam Studio. He never said anything about making videos with girls on Webcam Studio. He's saying from his videos on Webcam Studio.
I believe he was in the webcam video in business, but at that time it was consensual.
But he's saying
he
that
locking bitches up.
But either way, you can't. If you put this in court and say that he admitted to saying that, would this be submissible?
Well, no, and it wouldn't be illegal per se neither. It depends on what kind of webcam.
Because he didn't say he said he was doing webcam. He didn't say he was doing it with girls. He didn't say who he was doing it with.
I believe Tate might have been vlogging at one time.
So you're taking him saying he doing webcam. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You're taking that and saying that, oh, he was putting girls and soliciting girls. You're taking that and creating a whole narrative from it. That's what he's doing. Right, stink butt.
But kickboxing's not boxing, right? Yeah. So I'd make like $100,000 a fight. You fight 2 or 3 times a year. You pay 20% to your manager. You pay taxes, but you're not rich. So you get like 30 to 40% of the money. Yeah, and I didn't consider myself rich. Like 30, 40 grand chunks, twice a year, maybe 3 times a year. Living in London, London rents, you need a car. You're trying, like you're not rich in any way. And that's actually the reason I retired, because I woke up one day and I thought, I'm giving 6 hours a day of.
He just said it. He just said it. Now let's play this video.
Where did he say it?
Okay.
He did.
I'm trying to find out where is he saying this shit.
It don't matter how long you listen to that video, he ain't say that.
He said he just said it.
That's what it's all about, Trey. The fuck is he talking about?
The fuck is he talking about?
Okay, because this white boy right here, and I don't mean no disrespect when I say white boy, so film Cooper, but it just comes out sometimes. This white boy, white man, whatever you want to call it, he broke Andrew Tate down. Now, I watched this video, right? I didn't watch the whole 11 minutes, I'm not going to lie, but I watched it halfway through to see if I felt like it was worthy enough to...
And I got the feeling you stole his talking points.
To utilize it. Yes, I do agree. He told on himself several times. But I agree that this white boy right here did the research on Andrew Tate that I was doing on niggas back in the day when I was crushing niggas on YouTube. He done did a hell of a job. Now, with that being said...
The same way I crushed you. What you kept saying to polite, I pull the documents. Every time you say you don't beat women, I pull the documents.
I want to say this, and I'm not saying that this woman is wrong in this comment. I'm just abbreviating. Whether you're willing or unwilling to participate in the crime does not deter or defer from the fact that you are a participant in the crime. The only element is that if you were unwilling, then you may not have had criminal intent. Thus, you may be exonerated from your charges. That's the only difference. Either way it goes, though, you still were participating. So if you were unwilling, you better be telling on why the fuck you was forced to do it. So that's my only thing that I want people to understand. I'm not saying this person is not saying that. I just want to stress that myself. If these bitches was willing to sell their pussy and give this man the money, then they were technically prostitutes. He was technically a pimp, and that was technically human trafficking.
Majestic Pharaoh, what's up?
You know what I'm saying? If
right,
anybody that feel like that's not human trafficking, cool. I ain't saying over here with me. I'm just saying hypothetically speaking. Bring your daughters over here. I'm going to set up a web page. They going to go in the room and get crazy on the web page. And then they going to give me the money.
Hey, Seth. See you later, Seth. Hey, Majestic. I don't know if I was muted when I said it the first time.
What would y'all say? You would say I'm pimping your daughter. That's what you would say. Because that's what the fuck it is. You know what I'm saying? That's what the fuck it is. It's pimping. So for me, like I said, no disrespect. I'm not a pimp. I never been a pimp. Never would be a pimp. Because like I said, to me, that shit is weak. That shit is weak to me. There's not no circumstance in the world where I would make another woman sexually do something in order for me to benefit.
You're right. You're right. You're right about that. They make you do it. According to your history,
Yeah.
in these type of situations, you're the victim. We got to get justice for Pharaoh, y'all. I'm serious.
Okay.
He's a victim. We got to get justice for Pharaoh.
Let him tell it.
That's beyond inhumane. I don't even know what the fuck to call that. That's beyond the fuck inhumane. That's beyond the fuck inhumane. But with that being said, I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. Let's just go right in.
Wait, what?
Here we go. Because he didn't win in. And first, let me play this video to confirm that he was arrested. Okay, here we go.
Influencer Andrew Tate and his brother Tristan are arrested in Romania as part of a human trafficking probe. News broke late Thursday evening by BNO News that the pair were arrested on December 29th.
And the most hypocritical shit about this is when people were talking about your case, I remember you doing a video telling people that they can get arrested for highlighting your case.
You showed up, did.
I got the video. We did a video on it. He told us that we will get arrested for showing his court cases because he was mad because he got busted out for being broke. That's why ever since then he's been talking about he's a billionaire and a trillionaire because he got busted out for being broke. So how you gonna highlight this man case, knowing that you still got a case going on? You got January 26th, was it?
26, I think.
26, right?
Yeah, 20. Hold on, let me
January
check.
26th, you got a court date on January 26th. I don't think I would be highlighting other people's shit. That's bad energy. That's bad energy, bro. Farmer's a bitch.
Scrolled up entirely too far.
Let's go into this video because he did an excellent job.
Andrew Tate has recently been platformed by some of the biggest streamers and podcasters.
26, 3:45 p.m.
Start drinking this. I do.
You gotta start this fucking war. You'll know it's his woman, so she wants to do OnlyFans. She owes him some money because she's his. Yes, that's what I said.
You think it's a man?
On the surface, you might think he's just another brain-rotted misogynist saying things that his women-hating audience don't often hear in pop culture. But he's way worse than that. Sex trafficking is a form of modern-day slavery in which individuals perform commercial sex through the use of force, fraud, or coercion. Commercial sex isn't like in a progressive ad, it means for money. And now that we've defined that term, we'll know what it means when I come back to it later when I describe his experiences doing that. Andrew Tate has a similar audience to the Stephen Crowders, Ben Shapiro's, and Jordan.
Before I continue, I just want to say this, right?
Everybody's out there and watch.
And this, like I said, this ain't just.
Everybody watch you cook that
This ain't,
food.
yo, this is exactly where I'm going. Before I see this comment, this is exactly where I was going. This ain't even just for Andrew Tate. This is for anybody in the world. How are you not a human trafficker or a pimp if you got a bitch doing something sexual and she giving you the money? If that's the case, why?
How is Martina not a pimp or a human sex trafficker when you was eating dingleberries out her butt and giving her the money?
Stripping.
Justice for Pharaoh.
Hey, Ruash. Stripping is something sexual, right?
Mm-hmm.
So if a script and then give her munties to her boyfriend, in Pharaoh's definition, that would be sex trafficking.
Mm-hmm. So the people, but don't they gotta pay a fee to the club that they work at too?
Yeah.
What that's sex trafficking too? I mean, every strip club need to be shut down.
Mm-hmm.
Let's not forget he was in the strip club not too long ago. Remember?
Mm-hmm.
Talking to a white girl, trying to make black women jealous.
Shame, shame, shame.
Marcus Sarah, what's up, bro?
Hey, Marcus.
I don't know how to pronounce this.
Ruash.
Ruash. Peace and welcome.
Why she not keeping the money if she the one that's doing it?
Why didn't you keep the money when
you know what I'm saying?
For Martina?
Martina didn't give him no money.
Me personally,
none.
Took his money and made him eat dingleberries.
Made sure she put it on her OnlyFans.
He didn't
Y'all
get
see, I was talking
no
about
revenues from that.
not doing OnlyFans, but that shit ain't working. These bitches do what the fuck they want to do these days. But long story short, whatchamacallit? If a woman is conducting herself in a manner of a
This is not your topic, bro.
Money, how is you not a pimp?
This is not his topic.
At all.
He should have stayed away from this one. He did a bunch of videos, and I wasn't going to say shit.
Hey, Empress Lattes.
Just like always, Lattes, what's up? Empress Lattes, what's up? Just like always, I let him go. I don't say shit. I won't say nothing. I let him go. And then he comes and do some hypocritical shit like this. I wasn't going to say nothing. He did a bunch of videos over the past couple of days. I wasn't going to say nothing. I was going to leave. I was going to look right past him. I'm on Twitch. His joint pop up. I'm like, let me see what he's talking about. He say some shit like that. Bro, sit your dumb ass down. You gonna stop busting up in my room?
Up off these women if they giving you the money, because if that's the case, how are you not coercing these women into human trafficking? Whatchamacallit? When they giving you the money, because if that's the case, why wouldn't you let them keep the money? Because they could have did this shit on their own. You know what I'm saying? A bitch never had to.
Why wouldn't Martina let you keep the money? Yo.
Mm-hmm.
If I want to debate him.
Lord, no.
No, not in no like history or ancient comedics or something. I want to debate him over his videos and all the shit he's been saying over the year. I want to debate him over that.
Hey, I guess that wouldn't be that bad. I'm just debating out.
What do you want me to do? I'm not to. Hold on. You keep trying to get me to take the damn thing off the pacifier just to make me put it back on. You got a little strap to the pacifier that clips it to your shirt. He makes me take it off and then comes back 5 minutes later to tell me to put it back on.
Of course. You just want your attention.
Yep.
Get flew out to your house and start doing webcams, giving you the bread when they could have just did that on their own. So that there go the influence and the coercion right there, because the idea obviously wasn't in this bitch mind until she started talking to you. And that's why she giving you the money.
The idea of you eating dingleberries. Need I finish? Do I need to finish?
You gotta finish. We already know.
Uh-huh. Justice for Pharaoh, y'all. Justice for Pharaoh. Shadow, what's up, bro?
Shadow.
I ain't seen you in there. He snuck up in there.
Giggle every time you say that.
Justice for Pharaoh, y'all.
Does she do it? Because you the reason that she doing it more than likely. Because if you wanted, she would have already been doing it before you met her, or she'd be doing it on her own and keeping the damn money. So
you don't even know the
how y'all think that this is not pimping and holy. This is pimping and holy, like it is. Just keep it above. You know what I'm saying?
Sex trafficking. She had no intention of selling nothing.
I don't even want. Matter of fact, I need to stop saying that.
What?
Because he's gonna see this video and be on Twitch tomorrow talking about the FBI is coming to get Martina.
He would do some shit like that.
He go, yep, I'm telling you, he's gonna watch this video and be like, you know what? You're right. I'm a victim. I was drugged. They tried to assassinate me. Rick Ross and Lil Durk tried to kill me. And Martina made me a victim of human trafficking. Watch.
At best, he gonna get a defamation lawsuit sooner or later. At worst, somebody gonna come beat his ass.
Whichever comes first.
Basically.
Because he can already get one now. Calling Golden Beauty a prostitute.
Mm-hmm. Defamation, slander, libel.
He called her brother a rapist, a R-wordist. He said her mom was this, that, and the third. They all can get him.
Yep.
Why do y'all not want to accept Jesus? It just is what it is. But anyway,
He said he sounded like my aunt that smoked to me. Come here, boy. Yeah, me kiss. Come here, boy. You don't miss your auntie.
He sounded like Marge sisters off The Simpsons.
Come here, boy. Give me a kiss. You don't miss your auntie. Breath smell like a whole pack of nicotine.
Virginia Slims.
The Virginia Slims. That's what them old heads be smoking too. Virginia Slims. Come here, boy. Them little skinny ass, long, skinny ass cigarettes.
Hell yeah.
Let's keep it pushing. Let's keep it pushing.
Jordan Peterson's of the world. Actually, he dated Jordan Peterson's daughter, and both her and Jordan said they loved him, which is kind of a bad look. Science. And although I personally hate each of the people I just mentioned, Andrew Tate is much,
not you, sis.
much worse. And I'm not saying that lightly. I fucking hate those misogynistic ideologies and brain-rotted takes with him. He has openly admitted to manipulating women, forcing them into sex work, and then taking that money. So, Aiden Ross, Dave Portnoy, Josh Richards,
shut the door.
Funny to have him on your show.
DJ.
Around with...
No.
I hear
with you on the other side.
Comment. I'm gonna look into it.
Let me look. Is my camera on?
I'm gonna look into it and confirm that.
Even to debate. When you debate,
hold on for a second, y'all. Hold on for a sec.
Girl, I ain't never seen nothing like it for in my life. Just a hot, steamy pile of mess.
Goddamn Rugrats. Hashtag fuck them kids right now. I'm still on that. Hashtag fuck them kids. Yo, Chris Rock was right.
About what?
Y'all see Chris Rock new joint, his latest joint on Netflix? Tambourine. He said when you get married, that ain't your house, that ain't your car. She took that house a long time ago, and the kids were in on it. He wasn't lying. They took this shit a long time ago.
That's because you be at work and they be on it. What happened to the Star Wars movie is gonna be done in Japan. See, I ain't with y'all.
That Star Wars, we don't talk about that shit no more.
They ain't go. That boy, George Lucas will sue the shit out his ass.
They probably sent them a cease and desist. Yo,
if somebody called and told them, yeah.
Somebody said something to him like, yo, you got
just like, was you there when we called the hotel last night about Polite?
No.
Yes.
I fell asleep.
Yeah, we found the hotel and we called them. Fernanda wasn't there though.
Holy shit.
She called me.
I fell asleep listening to it. Me and my son, me and DJ was listening to it.
We informed them though. It took teamwork make the dream work.
Crazy thing about it, crazy thing about DJ kept snatching the phone out of my hand like he knew what the fuck you was talking about. I'm dead serious. Snatching the phone out of my hand. Acting
Kids
like you
like
knew the
me,
fuck you
yo.
talking about.
You're inherently legitimizing their arguments. You're acting like their arguments are arguable. Dave Portnoy at least pushed back a little bit, unlike Aiden Ross, who is dick riding by definition a sex trafficker. But Andrew Tate is so far off the deep end, it's like arguing with a Nazi the Jewish people are
Shit
good,
right there.
or with the KKK the people of color are equal, or with the YouTube comment section that Jimmy Fallon is
This
talented.
shit's
When you
slamming.
even open up that argument on your platform, you're showcasing your viewers that there's two sides to this, really. There's really two sides. There's not two sides. Look at the thumbnail of this official clip from the BFF podcast. Is Andrew Tate a sexist? Framing it like that is like, maybe he is, maybe he isn't. No, he is. He is. Is Andrew Tate a sexist? How about you watch this and then tell me if that should even be a question?
April Baker. That was her name. That was her name. And I was like, you're hot. So I messaged her. She's like, I'm only 16. I was like, give a fuck about me.
Wait, what?
What did he say?
You heard that, right?
What?
Right? You heard that right now. Whether this is true or not.
Give a fuck.
Tell me if that should even be a question.
April Baker. That was her name. That was her name. And I was like, you're hot. So I messaged her. She's like, I'm only 16. I was like, give a fuck about me. I have a sister.
What?
Did he say she was 16 and he didn't care?
He said, I don't give a fuck. He didn't say I don't care. He said, I don't
know.
give-
I was
He
just.
said, you're hot. I don't give a fuck. Let me clap them cheeks. That's what he said. Let somebody say that to my 16-year-old daughter. I don't give a fuck if you a kickboxing champion or not. Somebody gotta die. Somebody gotta get shot.
I was finna say a bullet. They got no name on it.
Yep. Somebody got to die. I'm sorry. You can't kickbox a bullet. You can kickbox all you want. You can kickbox these bullets.
I told you, look, he hang out with Nazi right-wing extremists.
Hey, Max, I just saw your comment. Did you say that Pharaoh could actually get a win against me? Do you know my
I don't
sport?
think he was talking about you.
Oh, I was going to say, do you know my sport? If I get a hold of that motherfucker,
You know, I don't think. I really don't. I think he was talking. I think he put the name in before that, but he wasn't talking about you.
I know. Even if he was, I don't think he said it to be like smart. I think he was saying it in a joking way.
Mm-hmm.
If he did, that's why I'm saying. Do you know my sport? I will ball his ass the fuck up. He can do all the kicking he want, and I'm gonna do. Y'all ever see Sin City?
Mm-hmm. He was
When
talking
he,
about Andrew Tate.
When the bull was what's the bull play who played in Lord of the Rings? Well, he was fucking the big bull up that Mickey Rourke was playing. He was fucking him up, and then he handcuffed him and grabbed him and said, "Let's see you hop around now, you little motherfucker," and fucked him up. You remember that part?
Mm-hmm.
That's exactly what I would do. Let
He
you
said he
grab.
was talking
You like
about
get a hold of
Andrew
him.
Tate.
Let's see you hop around now, motherfucker. Ball his ass the fuck, choking right the fuck out. I had a man tap out in the first round.
My sister and I.
So you heard that, right?
And I was like, you're hot.
Is Andrew Tate a sexist? How about you watch this and then tell me if that should even be a question?
April Baker. That was her name.
Wait, how does that make him sexist though? I'm not defending this man because this is sick, but that doesn't make him sexist. That makes him a fucking pedophile.
Maybe that ain't all he said on the clip.
Let's see.
Because you know, Pharaoh the King are only showing a part. He said he
Mm-hmm.
didn't even watch the whole thing.
Uh-huh.
He is. Is Andrew Tate a sexist? How about you watch this and then tell me if that should even be a question?
April Baker. That was her name. That was her name. And I was like, you're hot. So I messaged her. She's like, I'm only 16. I was like, give a fuck about me. 21. Okay. I have a sister. My sister and I.
So you heard that, right?
He was 21, but still, that's you over the legal
Always
age.
been like that.
I thought he was like the age he is now. That doesn't excuse it. It
He
makes it
didn't.
a little bit better, but it doesn't excuse it. He was only
Oh
21.
no, I said he always been like that.
Yeah.
He's
If you willing to do it when you're 21, you willing to do it now.
yep. And he's 36 now, catfishing chicks on the internet and throwing them into sexual slavery.
Andrew Tate is only 36 years old.
Yep.
He is not only 3 years older than me. I thought this nigga was 40 something.
He just look
What the
old.
fuck
That's
are
that
you
hard
lying?
living.
You lying.
I ain't lying.
Andrew Tate is only 30. Is he the older brother or the younger brother?
I think he's the older brother.
He 30 fucking 6.
Told you. I mean, when do I lie?
No, I knew you wasn't lying. And his brother's 34. He's the older brother.
Mm-hmm.
He's the older brother. His brother, his demeanor seems like he's the older brother, though.
You heard that right? You heard that right. Now, whether this is true or not, you know what I'm saying? Whether he's joking or not, I don't know. All I can go off what I just heard. So you just heard this nigga say he messaged the 16. I don't even know who the fuck this bitch is. Wait a minute.
That was her name. I was like,
What was?
Well, we heard you admit to sleeping with a 13-year-old when you was 18.
Mm-hmm. Same difference.
That's what I'm saying. This whole thing is hypocritical. This whole thing is hypocritical.
And 21 and 16 is a 5-year difference.
April Baker. Who is that? April Baker. Do y'all know who the fuck April Baker is? I doubt that this is April Baker. I don't know who the fuck April Baker is, but this nigga in there, he talk about he.
No, what the fuck are you talking about? It was some random chick. Levon, what's up? DG, what's up? It was some random chick. Why would you go on Google and try to Google it like you're gonna find her? It's some random chick. Do y'all know who he is? No, we don't know who the fuck she is.
April Baker is like a common behind name.
Okay, say April and the name April alone is common. And Baker,
even more
come on, bro. Especially over there in the UK.
He in her DMs at 16. That who his general is. Fab 114. Say that shit again. Who his general is. Man, I don't give a fuck what the legal age is in Europe. I don't give a fuck.
Oh, the legal age over there, yeah, is
it's like 16.
Oh, so that's why he said it. I was going to say that, man. It got to be a catch to this.
Yeah, he was raised in the U.S. for a time, and then they moved his butt to the U.K. But his family moved to the U.K.
But he got a full-blown accent. He had to spend most of his life over there.
Yeah, they went over there. I think when they was.
I think he's from Romania.
Children, huh?
I think he's from Romania or something like that, though, ain't he?
Bucharest, I think.
Well, where he was at, the legal age for consent is 16. So technically, he did nothing wrong. If this was outside in the country where that was the legal age.
Mm-hmm.
But if he was over here doing that shit, even if I'm in another country, the fact that I'm from a country where that's, you know, even if I was over there, I still couldn't do it. You know?
Mm-hmm.
I still couldn't do it. Like, I know how I thought and what it's like to be a teenager, and, you know, they got no business being with an adult.
None whatsoever. DG, I'm over here trying not to holler.
Oh, he 4 years older than Golden. Wasn't she like 18 when they got together? She was 18, 19. But she was of age, though. But I wonder what age was when they first, like, start talking. How old was Golden Beauty when he first slid in them DM?
Early 20s.
If the legal age was 6 in Europe, you a fucking 6-year-old. See, that's them. These the type of niggas. And I ain't saying that this person in the comment is. You just informing me. But I'm just saying, this is the type of niggas, man. This is what niggas do. They will go to a country where the weird shit that they want to do is legal, and then say, "Well, it's legal over here." Nigga, that shit shouldn't be legal nowhere. It should.
How you going to say that about a country that's older than the United States? You know, just because we changed the traditions of the countries that we originated from doesn't make their traditions weird. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, yes, that is still weird to me, but over there, that country, you know, it's not weird, and they've been around longer than us.
True.
My bad, y'all. I'm trying to find this next video. I'm ready to cut it. This nigga get on my nerves. Find this damn Orlando Brown video. Y'all got to see this shit. This shit is fucking hilarious.
Orlando Brown.
Some of the funniest shit I've seen.
Hey, Adrian.
Adrian. Yo, Adrian. Yo, how the fuck can people watch Rocky, yo? I never got it, yo.
Yo, Rocky, look, Remy.
You can't understand a fucking word he's saying the whole movie.
It was worse than Rambo. But look, only like
Rambo
2 or
coming
3
out with a
movies.
Rambo 6, right?
Yes. But
let
look,
that man
back then,
stay in peace in his farm.
Only a couple of movies came out a year. Hey, Donna. So it wasn't like we had a whole variety of choices and stuff. True. And they had a black man fighting Sylvester Stallone.
True.
The only Rocky I like is part 4 where he was fighting Vigo. I will break you.
I will break you. I just can't watch it like just the whole 2 hours. I'm fighting all I know. I'm fighting for a long time. Paulie. Adrian.
The only word we understood through the whole
thing. That's the only thing you understand. I've been fighting for a long time. Adrian, Paulie. The fuck is he talking about?
Go to hear Sylvester Stallone talk. We went to go watch the boxing match.
The whole fucking movie is like, what the fuck is this man talking about?
Look, back then you had a handful of celebrities: Sylvester Stallone, Arnold Schwarzenegger, and Commando, and what's that? Cynthia Rockwell, because that was the age of the martial art flicks.
Donna Warren, peace and welcome.
And,
that shit crazy.
But look, we had shit like 3 channels.
Mm-hmm. I remember.
Y'all know
the movies. You know, DVDs come out. Movie be out for a month, and you go to Walmart. It be on DVD next month. Back then, you had to wait a year for that shit to come out.
At least. You go buy a videotape, and then it's got previews on it. And them things come out 3-4 years later.
Definitely, that is us. Yeah, that shit take at least a year. That shit, oh man. That mean you got no money to go to movies.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta wait.
Didn't have no movies to go to.
You gotta wait till next year to see that shit.
We got a drive-in down here.
I know. I got a drive on up there. I just went to one not so long ago.
I'm gonna go in the summertime because it's too cold right now for that shit.
You still stuck on Jaguar Rice? Yeah, Jaguar been active. I'm gonna start talking about that shit too. Jaguar been, she got some shit. Jaguar been active.
It shouldn't be legal nowhere. It shouldn't be legal nowhere, man. It shouldn't be legal nowhere. Dead ass. It shouldn't be legal nowhere. All right, hold up.
If y'all hear snoring, that's Crystal.
This shit crazy. This shit crazy as fuck. No. He's not approving it. He's not approving it. He just was letting me know that that's the legal age over there. See, somebody else said they live in Sweden, and goddamn, the legal age is 15. Man, listen to me. This ain't no disrespect, but you already know. Anywhere where it's a Caucasian nation, there's gonna be some shit. There's gonna be some sexual.
Shit, people used to get married at the age of 12.
Disrespect, but you can expect that.
See, there you go
You
again.
can expect that whenever the Caucasian race is in charge of.
He said, basically saying Caucasians are pedophiles, but no disrespect. But no disrespect.
That boy got issues.
But when you talk about the black community,
a full-time job.
But listen, what he just was like, it's always some niggas. Niggas about to do that. Niggas this. He didn't say no disrespect.
Mm-hmm. That's because he feel like black people don't have no authority over him. Only white folk do.
All right, man. I'm done listening to this fuck nigga. I'm done listening to this fuck boy. This Orlando Brown video. Oh my god, this nigga is hilarious. Yo,
just talking away over
you
there.
gonna stop trying to take over my live stream?
She got something to say. You got arrested last week.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know. He's been very active. Right down Orlando, the fucking truth. That nigga hilarious. Oh man, this man is not pure entertainment. I would love to just. Yeah, Jaguar is from North Philly, ain't she?
I believe so.
Philly in the building. Yo, this dude is pure entertainment, non-stop entertainment. Can you put a pacifier in her mouth? Non-stop entertainment, yo. I would love to have a conversation with this motherfucker, yo.
I was. Caught me before I could put the glasses on.
Go ahead.
That's real.
Shout out to Cam Capone News.
That's real, bro. We back again.
We back again, man. You know, it's always a good time when you're around, man, when we do this, right? You always kill it.
Man, thank you. I appreciate it.
So what do you have going on, man? I think you had some things going on today that
right
kind of
you know, like whoo.
It's almost 30 people in the building. Make sure y'all hitting that like button.
Hey, I'm alive. I'm alive. I'm alive. I'm alive. I'm fucking live, bro. I'm alive. Everything I said was true, bro. I'm alive, man. Fuck. Cover this baby in Jesus' name. Man. They tried so much, Cam. They tried so much.
Thought you was talking to me.
Ooh.
I was talking to you.
What?
Ooh, they tried so much.
Tasha,
they tried so much. They tried so much.
My wife said hi.
They tried so much. It wasn't even that serious.
Hey.
How you doing?
Can you see my soul?
Good, just working.
It wasn't that serious, bro. Whoa.
Like he breaking down, then he gonna start speaking in tongues.
Come on. Oh, those that bombed Iran. Oh, those that raped my kids.
What?
Oh, those that raped my wife. Oh, those that pimped my mama. Oh,
no, your mama pimped you.
You serious?
Don't tell that boy speaking in tongues over there.
I told you he gonna start
That's
speaking in
it,
tongues. He gonna
peace.
do it more. He gonna keep doing it.
You serious?
Pittsburgh in the building.
No. This is not what the lick read.
Not just today, Cam.
ESL 412,
SESC.
412. Peace and welcome.
Every day they bother me for being Jesus.
What?
For being my mother's son. Trying to save themselves. Raping my family. Seducing my family with peace. Saying we want peace. If we can't have peace, we won't stop. As you seduce my family.
One fish, two fish, red fish, blue fish, knick-knack, paddywhack, give a dog a bone.
Hey, nah, bruh. What is you doing?
Somebody get that nigga a Bible on the podium. He is preaching.
And make them think they should kill me. Ribi, my sister Ribi, Rabosha.
I told y'all I can't make this shit up, y'all.
This
the only strap it's this.
Oh, he got
the reason why I post like I post is because of this.
Oh man, he pulled
the only reason
the Bible.
Like I.
He be self-medicating himself.
I know the cameraman is like, where the fuck he get the Bible from? I know the cameraman in the interview dude is like, where the fuck he get the Bible? Did y'all see this nigga walk in with a Bible? Because that's been the first question I asked when he walked in the door with the Bible in his hand. Well, bro, what we doing? I thought we was interviewing. No, I ain't not. No. Are you a Jehovah's Witness? Well, I'm not here. No. No, I don't want to sign up.
Is it Levon?
The only strap it's this.
I ain't gonna lie, that chain fire.
Only reason why I post like I post is because of this. The only reason why I will have the Orlando Brown show is because of this. The only reason why I ain't died is because of this. Holy Spirit is flowing through my body. What do y'all want from me? What do y'all want from my family?
I think he talking to the powers that be, to be honest with you. There's a reason why this nigga went crazy. There's a lot of shit going on in Hollywood with these kids stars.
Look, you can look at Corey Feldman them and tell what's going on with him. Untreated sexual abuse trauma.
They be in parties
try to
with
self-medicate. And then the drugs drive them crazy.
Exactly. They be having them in parties with adults.
They be roofing them, the director of the X-Men. They be roofing them children.
And he was like the Black Macaulay Culkin. What Dave Chappelle say? I'm not a pedophile, but if I was.
Maximum.
I'm not a pedophile, but if I was. He was like the Black Macaulay Culkin too. So you know they was on him. They was on him. And you can tell by his actions. Him and Bow Wow, I think they did something to them little boys. Him, Bow Wow, Soulja Boy. They got all them little boys. They got all of them. That's why I'm glad my mom never tried to put me in that show business shit. I was modeling for a little bit as a kid, but that's about it. But everybody mama think their kid is a model. Everybody mama think their little boy is a model.
in the words of Malcolm X, by any means
Yeah, all these
necessary.
kids in the industry
Yes, Cam, that's
been
what happened today.
abused.
Has
Bothered
been
with.
happening.
How are you holding up with everything?
Oh man, I'm cool.
You hanging in there?
It's a move. It's a woo. When you understand how you gotta recognize how to be respectful. You gotta recognize how to love. You gotta recognize who people are. You gotta recognize nobody deserves to die. You gotta recognize nobody deserves to be an animal. You gotta recognize that everybody deserves a chance to restart.
Going all the way back to Shirley Temple.
Everybody. My prayer is to restart the clock on everybody's time slot so we can all start over. And it can all be fair again. No bloodshed.
You feel like everybody kind of needs a restart, a start over?
Yeah. Before I kill him.
What? Well, look at his face. Holy, look at his face, though. Look at his face.
Man, he looked like an elderly man possessed him.
Look at what
Right,
he said before.
Adrian. They took his root chakra the wrong damn way.
If somebody say I'm gonna kill somebody and they make that face, you're not gonna be. That's not gonna.
I'm running.
I'm getting the fuck out the room, or I'm getting a weapon. Look, it even got Levine out the bushes. This is how you know this shit crazy. It got Levine out the bushes. That's how you know this shit crazy.
Yeah, Levon.
Look at his face. He's before I kill him, he looks fed up. He looked like somebody did something to him. And
He looked like he got possessed by an elderly ghost.
Get off my lawn. Nigga, you died 50 years ago. This ain't your lawn no more.
Okay.
Because if they can't be in my skin,
No.
they can't start over. That's how they thinking. It's a panic. Everywhere I go, it's a panic. It's a panic. This shit is crazy. It's like sitting back and watching the leaves fall. And as the leaves fall, they grow. And you like, damn, it's autumn, but fuck, this is a lot of leaves, bro. It's kind of abnormal the way this shit is falling.
The fuck?
You understand what I'm saying to you?
Got you.
What did he say?
Who? Orlando?
That's what he just said.
Damn, it's autumn, but shit. That's how they thinking. It's a panic. Everywhere I go, it's a panic. It's a panic. This shit is crazy. It's like sitting back and watching the leaves fall. And as the leaves fall, they grow. And you like, damn, it's autumn, but fuck, this is a lot of leaves, bro.
What?
You trying?
I'm not even
abnormal the way this shit is
going
falling.
especially with him.
You understand what I'm saying?
Having problems right now. That's how
Too
we
many
gonna put it.
leaves,
He having
bro.
problems.
Why when I step out, it gotta be like that? You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Royalty is a motherfucker, but I'm not royal. My family is, which is why they raped and pillaged them. I have nothing to do. I want peace, you know, but every day all I do is have peace based off of the fact that I know what God has given me. He's given me the ability to see. He's given me the ability to walk. He's given me the ability to wake up. He's given me the ability to breathe. He's given me the ability to love. He's given me the ability.
That's the only sense he made this whole video.
To have joy. He's giving me the ability to see what this world is really for. If you can't love the ants just as much as the bees, my nigga.
One fish, two fish.
Red
fish,
fish,
blue fish.
Knick knack paddywhack.
Give a dog a bone.
Then who the fuck do you love? That means you don't love yourself first.
He loved himself.
Miami police blame French Montana for shooting at DJ Khaled's restaurant.
DJ Khaled.
I thought they was cool.
I don't know. Don't get me the line.
You better be careful here, little buddy.
I'm not gonna sit there in the grass knowing that this is the ants. This is all for the ants been here before me. So I'm gonna come out of my room and I'm gonna sit on a mountain of grass. And this is where the ants live. But the ants crawl on me, right? They crawl on me. And I
LeVon.
The fuck is he talking about? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Lay off the drugs, bro. I didn't understand what he was saying this whole entire time. That's why I wanted to highlight this. It's like, bro, this is hilarious. I would love to have him on my shit, bro. I wouldn't even ask him nothing. I'd just be like, look, the platform is yours. The floor is yours. Lay it all out, bro. Lay it all out. Let that man go. They probably got all that. Whoever they keep interviewing this man, they probably got the drugs on the table lined up. You can have whatever you like.
Just go ahead, do what you want. No, just
and you can have whatever you like. This known be a piece of welcome.
Hey, just know me up.
They probably got the drugs lined up on the table, and you can have whatever you y'all heard Bill Cosby going back on tour?
What?
Yeah.
I thought they let him out because he was sickly.
Bill Cosby, no, he got acquitted. All them charges is dropped. He won that case.
I don't know. Wasn't paying
He
attention.
won. Bill Cosby won. That's the part that nobody wanted to talk about. He actually won that shit. He got the shit thrown out.
I don't know.
They just created a whole new one. They just made a whole new one, but they threw that shit out.
You know they done did a season.
Yo, if he's not talking about what happened or like his time in jail, ain't nobody gonna want to hear that. Can you imagine Bill Cosby? Bill Cosby talking about his jail time. And this nigga tried to take my jello pudding when I got there.
No, what nobody bothered me in jail.
And the nigga tried to take my jello pudding when I got there. I had to put my foot up in his ass.
And you know they made a season 4 of Surviving R. Kelly, right?
When did they do a season 2, 3?
I don't know, but I know they just did.
They got a season 4 of Surviving R. He has been doing this shit for 30 years.
True. But I don't know.
They gave him 30 years. You sure did give him 30 years. Is what you gave him in that 30 years is the problem.
They wanted his oil.
Yeah, 30 years. Yeah.
Who all under their land?
Who? R. Kelly got oil? Or Bill Cosby?
No
Bill Cosby. All right, now let's go to this Skip Bayless flexing his white privilege. And then we're gonna go to we're gonna look at this info that you got on this Andrew Tate stuff. Yo, you know what's crazy? I did a short on this joint, and motherfuckers told me that I'm flexing I'm a victim.
You a victim?
I need to check my
black privilege.
I said black privilege? What the fuck?
When did that become a thing?
I don't know. They told me I'm a victim.
Baby.
And you can't tell me this isn't flexing white privilege. Listen to what he say to this man. Well, he cut him off. He cut him off. He basically cut him off. And he basically, when he cut him off, he was like, I'm not taking it down. He basically was like, hey, nigger, shut up. Stay in your place. This is a white man talking. You know, nigger, shut up. And Shannon Sharp bows down to him every time, yo. Every single time he bows down to him. And like I said, it makes us look, it makes black men look weak. when y'all motherfuckers keep cowering down to these motherfuckers in front of everybody. Like, this shit is. Hold on, this shit is crazy. Like, I feel like you.
Now.
No, you might not want to do that because spirits are transferable. What do you mean by that? Oh, you said Bill Cosby got the oil under his lamp. Oh, that's a new one. That's a new one. Levon, I don't know what you mean by that. That's a new one though, Empress Latest. I ain't know that. He had oil under his land. Yeah, I'll be trying to lock his ass up too. We trying to get that oil. You see Jay Chappelle when he's doing Black George Bush.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, we trying to get that oil.
Tweeted something, and although I disagree with the tweet, and hopefully Skip would take it down, but I didn't want it.
Well, time out. I'm not going to take it down because I stand by what I tweeted.
Skip, let me finish.
All right. Okay.
Go ahead.
No, you go.
Go ahead. Let's go, Jen.
Okay.
I mean, I cannot even get through a monologue without you interrupting me. You could have came back, Skip.
Well, I thought,
Skip, just let.
I didn't know you were going to bring up.
No, I was just going to say, Skip, I didn't want to yesterday to get into a situation where DeMar Hamlin was the issue. We should have been talking about him and not get into your tweet. That's what I was going to do. But you can't even let me finish my opening monologue without you interrupting.
Okay. I was under the impression you weren't going to bring this up because nobody here had a problem with that tweet.
No.
Look at him. I was under the impression you weren't going to be. Shut up, nigga. Shut up. You know your place. And he said, and the crazy thing about it is, I understand why Shannon is talking in his demeanor that he is because he can't. Let a black man get all hyped up. They hung his ass from the tree that day. And the thing about it is the fact that Skip, if you don't know the context of this, there was an NFL player that took a helmet to the chest. He stood up, dropped, and almost died on the field. This white man, Skip here, took it upon himself to tweet, basically, fuck that nigga, what's up with the rest of the game? That's pretty much what he said. Fuck that nigga. What's up with the rest? What we doing about the rest of this game? Now, and everybody he got backlash for that. Now, I've heard some people talk about this. Some white people say basically he shouldn't be canceled. But how is it fair that Kyrie get canceled for a retweet, but he can directly tweet some insensitive shit like that, and it's okay. It's okay. If it was Tom Brady, who was the one who almost dropped dead on that field, Skip would have won the whole all of America.
Stop the game! Stop the game!
Stop the game! Stop America! Stop everything. Everything has to stop. Everything. And let Shannon Sharp had tweeted some shit like that about Tom Brady.
LeVon said he was talking about
his ass.
LeVon said he was talking about bringing Orlando onto your platform. Don't do
it. He might rub some crazy off on me.
Yo, can dogs have sleep apnea? Can dogs have sleep apnea?
Yeah.
Dogs? I don't know. I know dogs can put themselves to sleep whenever they want, though.
No, sleep apnea is like when you have problems breathing while you sleep.
Oh, yes, definitely. We breeded them so much, we fucked them up. We actually fucked dogs. Dogs aren't going to survive past the next 100 years.
Little dogs. But
yeah, we fucked them up.
Lord, if y'all heard that was Crystal.
Yeah.
Sounded like a fucked up chainsaw.
Yeah, but If that was Tom Brady and Shannon Sharp had tweeted something like that, and the fact that he said the point I want to highlight is him flexing his white privilege. The fact that he shut him down and was like, "Hey, basically, shut up, nigger." That ain't it, too. That ain't everything.
Okay.
It's the fact that he stood by what he said, and he said he's not going to take it down. And then he tried to change the narrative as if, oh, nobody was mad about it. What do you mean nobody's mad about it? He didn't come into work that day because he wanted to fuck you up. But I think Jay, what's up? I think it's corny that he bows down to him every single time, and it's not the only thing I want to highlight. Now, watch this shit too. This Tom Brady argument. This argument about Tom Brady.
So Tom Brady the night before.
Now Skip can disrespect black players, or he disrespect LeBron James all day long. All day long. But you say something about Tom Brady?
We sick, master.
You say something about his boo, Tom Brady? Oh man. But he goes into disrespecting him directly. And he never apologized for this shit. And he basically saying, "Hey boy, shut up. Shut up, little nigga. This is a white man here talking." Every time. And I feel like Shannon bows down to it. I seen a tweet that he put up saying his brothers talked to him and said he grown because he's grown so much as a person because he used to want to fight all the time, and the old him would have jumped over the table. I don't give nigga. It don't count when ain't nobody see it. You was a fighter and you used to be the one to jump over the table. Now was the time to do that. Now was the time to be that person. You got your own platform. You don't even need the show. If they take Shannon Sharp out the equation, what do you have?
Nothing.
Nothing. Don't nobody watch that shit for Skip. They want to see Shannon Sharp put that motherfucking stocking cap on and smoke them Black and Miles and drink that Hennessy. So I got that. You don't know nothing about that, Skip? Skip. Let me tell you something, Skip. Hey, Skip, let me tell you something. He be cracking me the fuck up. Listen, Skip. Let me tell you something, Skip. All day long. Skip. Who the fuck names they? Why would you name your child Skip? I would hate my parents. I would totally hate them. Fuck y'all. I hate y'all. What was y'all thinking? Skip.
All I'm saying is this.
Skip.
All I'm saying is Skip. All I'm saying is this. 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 Tom Brady had a problem.
Hold on.
You wrong.
Hold on.
You know you wrong.
That wasn't on purpose, though.
Skip, all I'm saying is this. Skip, all I'm saying is this. Skip,
Go
all I'm
again.
saying is this. Tom Brady had a problem. You said Tom Brady should have had a problem with Byron after Tom Brady and Byron Leftwich comes up with a game plan. And here's a guy that was not in the meeting when they came up with it, come in with his red pen scratching out stuff.
Yep.
Now Tom Brady is not up because most coaches, NFL coaches, work between 80 and 100 hours in a 5-6 day week. So Tom Brady the night before, he's making tweets when he didn't stay up those 80 to 100 hours. So shouldn't they have a problem with that?
Who do you think watches more tape, Tom Brady or all the coaches?
All the coaches.
The coaches. What kind of question is that? Why would you think a player watches more tape than the coaches? It's the coach's job to watch that tape relentlessly. It's the coach's job. Why would you think Tom Brady watches tapes more than the coaches do?
Because he want to be good at
look
what
like he got. Look at him. He look like he got Tom Brady balls in his mouth right now. Look at Skip. It look like he keep pecking them. Mwah. Just pecking his balls. Mwah. You want me to kiss the right ball too, Mr. Brady? Mwah.
You know what? I'll be right back.
All right. All right.
Stop it.
All the coaches,
Stop
Skip,
it.
I'm not going to let you do it.
No,
I'm not going to let you do
going to do
I
it
don't care.
because I just
I'm
did
not
it.
going to let you be disrespectful to these damn coaches
Yeah,
because you love Tom Brady.
Nobody-
Tom Brady does not watch more tape
No
than
quarterback
coaches.
in
He
the
does not.
history of this league has
Ladies and
watched more
gentlemen,
tape.
that is a flat out
That's
lie.
a flat out lie that you're perpetrating.
Ain't
There's
no
never
way.
been anything because you can't stand it that Tom Brady at 45 is still playing this game at a very high level. Yeah.
You see these numbers?
Yeah.
These numbers say Tom Brady is not playing.
Okay,
And Tom Brady is doing terrible this year. Terrible. He need to sit his ass down.
I need you.
No,
Okay, you're
that's
in the
not what
Hall
it's
of Fame
about.
because
These numbers say Tom Brady is not playing
okay,
at a
then
high
I
level.
need you.
No,
Okay, you're
that's
in the
not what
Hall
it's
of
about.
Fame because you're scared to death of him because he's haunted you. Time out, ladies and gentlemen.
How is he haunting him? Tom Brady ain't win no Super Bowls. I don't think Tom Brady won no Super Bowls when Shannon Sharp was playing. Hold on for a second, y'all.
Yo, I went in the other room, right? All of a sudden, I hear sirens. Half of the PD down here is chasing somebody. You can't get away with shit. Nothing. I went to the convenience store earlier and somebody was getting pulled in the opposite direction. So they pulled in the convenience store with the police. Somebody left all 4 of their cans of Coke 45 on the counter and ran out the door because the police pulled somebody else over. They don't play down here. He's back.
At home. I would like to announce the fact, if you're new to our show, that this man for 6 straight years on this show that we have been partners at this debate desk has tried to send Tom Brady home, said he's washed up, his arm is in decline, and he should just go on home. It starts.
You do the same thing about LeBron James. You see what I mean? He's allowed to talk about black players
His
and
voice
disrespect
cracking
black
like an
players.
teenager though.
What?
His voice is cracking. He is very emotional about this.
Yeah, when it comes to Tom Brady, yeah, that's what I'm saying. If you talk about Tom Brady, oh man, Skip will have a heart attack. But the fact is that he disrespects black players all day long. But if you say something about a white player, especially Tom Brady, this is what happens.
Started the first day of this show in September of 2016, and he has been wrong for 6 straight years, and he's going to be wrong again. I'm standing by what I.
Okay, how's he wrong? And he's talking about this year. Tom Brady, this is the worst season he's ever played, ever. He has the worst stats in his career ever.
The
He's doing
of the round
terrible.
table and Tom Brady's supposed to be king Arthur or some shit.
Yeah. If you want to think about it, if you want to be technical, what he got 5 rings, 4 of those rings. You can say that you can no, I can't. You can say that he cheated. He got caught cheating in 3 of those championships.
I don't even watch football.
I don't even understand why they didn't take his rings. You took Reggie Bush Heisman Trophy for some shit that he did years before he got it. You took OJ's Heisman Trophy for some shit that he did outside of it, but you didn't take Tom Brady shit for cheating during championship games and regular season games. They cheated. They got caught deflating balls. They got caught with the sky cam watching people's plays. They got caught cheating. They didn't take none of his rings.
Not a name. And wasn't planning on it neither.
Yeah, he do sound like he ready to cry. Anytime you talk about Tom Brady.
His voice cracking like a little boy going through the changes of life.
He looked like a vampire, don't he? He looked like the devil. He looked like one of those old wrinkled vampires. You ever see that old Dracula movie with the dude with the old white wig? That's who he looked like with the old powdered wig. That's who he looked like. He looked like that Dracula.
How convinced are you Tom Brady's gonna win the Super Bowl?
Okay, I picked him to win it. I'm not backing off.
Well, put something on
He
it.
ain't going nowhere near that.
I put my pride on it. I put my pride.
He said, "Put something on it, then." We'll put some money down, then. That's what he said. That's what that translation. We'll bet that, then. Put a stack on it, then. Look at his face. That's a nigga right there. Look at his face. Look at Shannon Sharp face. That's a nigga right there. We'll put something on it, then.
We'll put something on it.
Look at his face. We'll throw some money out, then. Where the money at? Say, tell him, Stink. We'll put some money on it, then.
Check out that baby.
Put some money on it, then.
Hey, mamas.
Say hi, everybody. I'm still in my daddy's live.
Well, what do you mean? I put my pride on it. I put my pride. What did you?
Yeah, you do sound like he's ready to cry. I put my pride on it. What do you mean?
His voice hurt the next day after that live right there.
I put my pride on it. I juggle that man's balls every night. What do you mean?
Well, put something on it.
Well, what do you mean? I put my pride on it. I put my pride. Who did you pick? You picked the Rams and the Chargers. Okay.
And the only difference is everybody knows the Rams are bad, but they don't want to say Tom Brady is playing just as bad as Matt Stafford. Skip, they're in the Tampa division. They're in the worst division in football.
Good. Are they going to be in the playoffs?
Nope.
Help me out.
Skip,
I need you to.
That's your argument.
Okay,
that's your argument.
What do you mean? That's my argument.
Nope. I don't think Tampa Bay is going to be in the playoffs.
Argument is that they're going to be in the playoffs.
Tom Brady and the Bucks fall to 6-7. That's a losing season. That. What do you mean?
That sound like me.
That sound like that don't sound like the playoff material to me.
Nope, definitely not playoff material.
Tom Brady playing bad. Yes or no?
Yes, he played poorly yesterday.
What you mean yesterday?
Okay,
I was here.
But you're giving him 100% of the blame.
Because
that's just you have no.
You're giving him 100 per year. LeBron James gets 100% of the blame. Whenever LeBron James loses the game, you give him 100% of the blame.
Every time something came up, Tom Brady was the first name they mentioned. Deflategate. Tom Brady was holding the football, wasn't he? Deflategate.
Exactly. They had to have a whole meeting to whether he was suspended or not.
Mm-hmm.
And they remember all the memes they was making about it. They had Tom Brady sucking the commissioner dick and all this other shit. They had all types of memes about that shit.
Mm-hmm.
That man was a stone cold cheater. That's why he not the GOAT. I don't know why people keep calling him the GOAT. How you a GOAT when you can question 4 out of 5 of his Super Bowls you can question for cheating.
Right.
And pull up evidence of it. The NFL, that sky cam that they got nowadays, they got that from them cheating. The sky cam that goes on the top, they got that from the Patriots cheating. That's where they got the shit from. Because they had a sky cam looking at people plays and shit. And they was recording people plays and watching their hand signals and shit and learning them and using that shit. That's why the coaches when they call their plays, you see them put the thing over their mouth like this. Because they niggas was reading lips and shit.
These motherfuckers went to a lip reading specialist.
Lip reading.
Learn how to read lips so they could cheat. That's a daggone shame.
And I knew something wasn't right when he won 3 of his Super Bowls. He won the exact same way by a field goal. 3 of them the exact same way.
Shame.
That's when I knew something wasn't right. I'm like, come on, I could see one, maybe two, but three back to back the same way. Come on, y'all ain't even trying no more.
Yeah, Brent Favor stole that welfare money.
Brett Favre definitely did. And yo, you know what's crazy? Is a running back that did it too. That did it with him. No, but listen,
somebody.
Well, listen, is a running back, a black running back that did it with him, paid the money back, but still got jail time and is on probation, and he only took a couple 100,000 and paid it back. Brett Favre took millions. Nothing has happened to him, and they was doing the same shit.
Well, Paul Mooney say the complexion front of protection.
Exactly. That nigga built a whole tennis court for his daughter in college. They said he built like
fans that make.
He said he built a new like tennis court or something like that.
Yeah,
for his daughter college
or a tennis court, something like that. Lacrosse field.
Yo, transcript just reminded me. Shout out to transcript. Just reminded me. Just seeing her reminded me. Michael Blackson started school. Umar, what's your excuse? Michael Blackson went and started a school. Umar. Where's the school at, Umar?
A couple of subdivisions. He built an electric tower, a water purification system. He tapped the whole country damn near in the good, clean, fresh, reliable water and energy, if I'm not mistaken.
Umar
ain't doing shit but eating cheese puffs and snorting something or other, allegedly. No, it ain't, because they got that police report from the early 2000s of him in them charges. Yeah. He do cocaine. Or he
got cocaine charges?
Yeah.
Holy shit. Why didn't you tell me that? I would have been making Umar videos.
Somebody that shit.
Negativity is just straight Brady hate. Wait a minute. This is just straight hate by a guy who's jealous that he is still.
Now watch what he say to him. This is the part that everybody is really mad at when in this argument.
High level at 45 when you had to stop at 35. It's just straight Brady hate. Wait a minute. This is just straight hate by a guy who's jealous that he is still playing at a high level at 45 when you had to stop at 35.
That's what you do.
That's the point.
That's what you do. Every time.
See, this is the fact that he had to get personal with it. Now, he could have got personal and then been like, well, you never played at a high level ever in your life. And another thing is Shannon Sharp, he got 3 Super Bowls. He's in the Hall of Fame. What more did he need to do? He set records. I'm done. I'm going to get out of this game while I can still walk and talk.
Eating zebra, doing cocaine, eating zebra cake, and drinking Schweppes ginger ale. You know what? I ain't with y'all today.
You said what?
Transcripts say Umar snorting cocaine, eating zebra cakes, and drinking Schweppes ginger ale.
Oh shit. But the crazy thing about it is he's gonna try to say, oh, you're jealous of him because he's playing at 45. No, Tom Brady's playing at 45 because he don't know, that's all he know. Same thing with Brett Favre. They had to force Brett ass to retire. He one of them country niggas where football is all he knows.
They ain't got nothing else to do.
They ain't got nothing else to do. Shannon said, I got my Super Bowl rings. I gave one to my brother. I got my Super Bowl for me and him. I'm in the Hall of Fame. Let me get out this game while I can still walk and talk. We just witnessed a man almost drop dead on the field.
Aaron Hernandez. Hernandez?
No, that's
the one that killed himself in prison.
Yeah, he did that.
Remember they said he
did that so his family can get that money.
Yeah, but remember they said he had TBI. That's why he went left in the first place.
I know, but his
yeah, I ain't talking.
There's something in his contract that if he get committed with a crime or something, they don't get the money. But if he dies or commits suicide or something, they do. They do.
Yeah,
And
but
so
I'm talking about what
said,
led up to him being thrown in jail.
Oh
not
yeah. I didn't get that. I was talking about that with my brother last night too. Just talking about that. Why didn't he just pay somebody to do it?
Because
he was still gangbanging.
Not in his right mind. That's what I'm telling you. Traumatic brain injury. All them football players have.
Yeah.
The longer they play, the worse it is.
Exactly.
But they did an autopsy on him after he did that, and they checked his brain. And like when you hit your head, you can just bump your head once, and it can change your whole personality if it hits it in the right place hard enough.
Y'all seen Concussion? Tell the truth. Tell the truth. Y'all seen Concussion? That shit is real. That shit ain't no joke.
Somebody mad.
She stubborn.
I call something into question. I'm jealous.
No,
I did what I
never
did.
said you were jealous of Baker Mayfield.
Yeah, I did what I did. You make it seem like I was a bum. I'm in the effing Hall of Fame.
Okay,
I got 3 Super Bowls.
So what?
So what?
He's way better than you were.
I'm better than you.
And how can you say Tom Brady is way better than him and they play 2 different positions? All right, y'all. I'm gonna have to stop it right here because she fussy.
All right.
Yeah, this is where I'm gonna have to stop it at because she fussy as hell right
now. Ooh,
she fighting her sleep.
Beyonce is under investigation. They think she's spending the money herself.
Beyonce, wait, repeat that.
She said Andrew Hernandez's fiance is under investigation. They think she is spending Hernandez's money on herself instead of the daughter.
Oh, I thought you said Beyonce.
No.
I was gonna say, what the fuck Beyonce do? Not the queen. Not Beyonce. Oh no, not my baby.
She probably tired. This is not what 10-something at night.
I don't care what you say. Beyonce come up to be like, Ray, bring me yell. Come over here and holler at me. You getting left. You got to go. If Jay-Z come up to you talking about some hey Chicago, come here, let me clap them cheeks, girl. You better go get that money.
No.
You better go get that money.
That's totally different.
Right.
You better go get that money.
That is totally different. That's stop being nasty.
Hey sis, you too. You better go get that money.
I ain't into bestiality.
I'm pimping y'all out. I said if Jay-Z. Oh, you say y'all ain't into bestiality. You should call Jay-Z. At first, I ain't
catching. Whole camel, sir. I don't know.
He said, "Yeah, whole Joe Camel." Y'all better go get that money. Y'all better go get that money.
No.
Like young Pharaoh said, I'm sex trafficking y'all.
No.
I'm about to do OnlyFans. I just want to let y'all know. We about to start doing OnlyFans. I'm about to do OnlyFans.
What you gonna do? Swing from the ceiling like Charleston White? Oh, just you can close out.
Yep, we're gonna swing from the canopy.
Oh no.
Oh shit. All right, sis. Thanks for stopping by. All right, y'all. I gotta get on out of here. The baby getting grumpy. We was closing, coming to an end anyway. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to everybody that stopped by. Like I say, every live stream is y'all who make this show lit. It's your boy, the one and only Brenda's baby, Remy L. My aunt. You were just tuned in to my aunt TV. I'll see y'all when I see y'all. Until then.
You better be careful, little buddy.